Hello students, Mr. Lucas Southerton here. Today I'm going to show you how to use AutoCAD to make your ruler. Once you've proven to me that you can measure, you'll do that. And actually, eventually we're going to use the school's laser engraver to make rulers. So this is the platform for the laser engraver. As you can see, I already have the rulers made, so even though you're going to make a ruler in AutoCAD, we're actually not going to use your file, so if you screw up, it doesn't really matter. Again, that's just something for you to do once you prove to me that you can measure, because that's what I use to create this. Anyway, so to use AutoCAD, you'll use this icon here, AutoCAD 2021. You're going to have to go to the computer lab to do this. I'll double click on that. CAD stands for Computer Aided Drafting. So this is a CAD program. There's many different CAD programs. AutoCAD is one of the most common ones used in industry. Very powerful program. We're only going to scratch the surface of what it's capable of doing. Anyway, we'll let this load up. This is going to be especially useful for maybe if you join TSA some year. A lot of TSA students like to just play around in this program and get really good at it. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to click on Start Drawing. And a whole bunch of buttons up here. One of the things I like to do first is figure out what paper I'm going to use. This is a big piece of paper. I'm not going to be using that. I'm just going to go down here to where it says NCC title block. I'm going to right click. And I'm actually just going to delete that. So we'll permanently delete that. And it'll create this new layout one. I'm just going to right click here, go to Page Setup Manager. And I believe if I go to A size, you'll see that's 8.5 by 11. That's a basic piece of computer paper. I like that. So I'm just going to close that. And I double clicked. It'll close. And I'm just going to click on this and delete it. I just want to see a blank piece of paper. So here's a blank piece of paper. You can draw on the model or right on top of the paper. We're going to just do that. Next thing I like to do is create layers. Okay, so I'm going to go to Layer Properties. This is basically where you create what kind of lines you want. It's kind of like getting your pencils lined up. So click on this. I'm going to click on this. This is New Layers. We're going to create a layer for cuts. This is what you would cut the ruler out with. I'm just going to make that color red. I'm going to create a new layer for engrave. So when we make the rulers, you would engrave the some things. And I'm just going to create a new one for dimensions. Oftentimes people would create layers for hidden lines and center lines and stuff like that in orthographic drawings. If that doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry about that for now. Okay, I'm going to close out of this. And now I'm ready to start drawing. So I'm going to select which layer I want. I'm going to start by making what I would cut. So I'm going to draw a line. Make sure you're on home here. You have a whole bunch of different options, but I'm going to spend most of my time on home. I'm going to make a line, click on that. I'm just going to go to the middle of the paper and click. You'll notice that this snaps over to the right. I'm going to make a line that's 6.25 inches long. I'm just going to type 6.25 and hit enter. There's my first line. I'm going to go up 1.5 inches, so just do 1.5. And I'm going to go back 6.25, or check this out, if I just put my cursor here, it snaps to the end, and then if I lift up, it kind of gives me a dotted line. I'll snap right over there. Now I'm going to click and go down. Now to get out of something, I'm going to hit Escape on the keyboard. Again, I'm hitting Escape on the keyboard right now. Now I'm ready to do something else. What the heck? I'm going to go ahead and dimension. I'm going to go to my dimensioning layer. I'm just going to add the dimension right here. To add that, I would just click right here. See how it snaps to the corner. I click right here, snaps to the corner, and drag that down. You see it automatically showed me the size. Maybe I'll do the same thing here and here. So click, click, drag over, and there we have that. Maybe I'll start drawing my lines now. So I'm going to go to my engrave layer. To zoom in, I'm just going to scroll the mouse wheel. And I want to start 1/8 of an inch over. So I'm going to click right here. Oops, I'm still on my dimensions. I don't want that. So to get out of a command, what do you think you do? Escape. Again, escape on the keyboard. I'm going to go back to my line. I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to go over 0.125. That's 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to hit enter. And, oh, what the heck, let's just make this 1 full inch. So I'm going to snap down and go 1 inch. I hit escape to get out of that. I want to delete this little thing here, so I'm just going to click on it and hit delete. Let's say I want to make another one of these 1 inch over. I can go to the line, draw a line over 1 inch. So I'm going to hit 1 and enter, and then go down 1 and enter. To get out of this, I hit escape. I want to delete this, so I can just click on it and hit delete. I'm going to hit delete on the keyboard. Another way to make these could be to use offset. This is how you make parallel lines. So I'm going to click on that. It tells me to specify distance. I'm going to make 1 inch, so I'm going to hit 1 and enter. I'm going to select this. I'm going to click on it. And if I go to the right, you can see it makes a line over there. I'm just going to click to make that line. And I can click on it again, click again, click, 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 click. So I have all those lines. Now maybe I want to make my 1/2 inch mark. So I'm going to go over to line. I'm going to click here, go over 1/2 inch. So that's 0.5, enter. I'm going to go down 0.5 and enter. I want to delete this little thing right here. So I click on it, hit delete. And again, I think I'm going to offset that a few times. So offset, still going to be 1 inch. So enter, click, 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 click. Hit escape. So I'm going to draw some more lines, maybe the 1/4 inch things. So I'm going to click here, go over 0.25, go down, enter. Oops. Let's try that again. Line, 0.25, enter. There we go. I'm going to delete that little guy. And I'm actually going to do a few different things here. I'm going to go to line, I'm going to go over 0.125, enter. And maybe I'll go down 0.125, enter. Maybe I'll do the same thing over here. 0.125, enter. Go down 0.125, enter. And delete these two little things here. Click and delete. Maybe I'll make the 1/16 of an inch thing, so I'll go here. Now I forget what the decimal is for 1/16. But you can actually do fractions. I'm just going to do 1/16. That should go over 1/16, which it does. Maybe I'll make those 1/16 of an inch long. So 1/16, enter, escape, delete. The same thing. 1/16, enter, down 1/16, enter. Maybe I'll do it here. So 1/16, enter, down 1/16, enter. Over 1/16, enter, down 1/16, enter. Gonna delete these little guys. So again, I select them and hit delete. Now check this out. I'm just actually going to do copy paste. So right here's my copy. I select the objects. I think I need to have. I think I want all of these. And what the heck? I'm going to select this one too. So they're all selected. And hit enter. And now you have to select a base point. So I'm going to click this base point here and paste that here. Now actually I don't quite like that. I'm going to hit escape because I accidentally made that too long. I'm going to click on this and hit delete. And there's the other line underneath. Let's try copying again. This time I'm going to select this and this. I'm actually just going to drag a box around all of these. Didn't quite get all the way around that. So if you drag from the right, you have to completely encompass what you're trying to get. So now that will be selected. If you ever drag from, sorry, that was left to right. If I go right to left, see that dotted thing? Whatever that touches will be selected. So I might as well select that. Anyway, I'm going to copy. I guess we already selected objects, so now I hit enter. Select a base point. Here we go, 1. There we go. Just going to paste these. And there's that. Let's see here. Maybe I'll add some text. I'm just going to go back to my dimensions layer. Add some text. Specify first corner. I'll just click here and see what happens. I'll make a 1. Oops. I hit escape. Yes, I do want to save the changes. There's my 1. Maybe I just want to move that. I think this is my move tool. So I'm going to hit enter. Specify base point. Maybe I'll grab it from here. And I'll move it right there. Anyway, then I could do the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I would have a ruler. So anyways, this is just to familiarize you with the program. A lot of students just like to mess with the buttons, watch YouTube tutorials, and sometimes people learn more about this program than I did. Anyway, once you prove to me that you can measure, you can go mess with this program and see what you can do. Trying to create this ruler would be a great place to start. Good luck. Oh, and I'm just going to save this quick. So let's see, I'm going to click on the disk. So save. Maybe I'll just call it ruler project. Then whatever your section is, how about 6-1, then maybe your name. In this case, it'd be my name. And if it was you, I'd probably have you save it in your personal folder on the network, whatever that is. Let's say desktop, this PC. I'm working at home, so I can't connect to the network, but you would save it to your network location. I'll just save it to my desktop for now. Save. There we go. Good luck.